The preliminary report is currently out and it has made some very key observations. This report has come out after 1 month, 1 month after this crash. It says that the fuel switches were shut off within seconds. While there have been hosts of reactions, but what we are getting at this moment is the way the foreign media has reported this entire probe and this entire report. In fact, the foreign media's coverage of the Air India crash report has sparked controversy with some of the outlets. They are accused of biased reporting. Some media outlets are attempting to shift the blame from Boeing to the Indian pilots. Some outlets, they have been cherry-picking details from the preliminary report to support their own narrative, while some have raised doubts about investigation transparency. While some outlets, they have placed responsibility on the cockpit crew, others have pointed out gaps in the investigation, noting that the preliminary report doesn't really say how the switch could have been flipped to the cutoff position. In fact, when you take a look at all the headlines that have been floating around since this report came out, the question that comes out of this is that is this about raising doubt, or is it whitewashing by the foreign media? Take a look at what Reuters have headline. It says that Air India jets fuel switches in focus as crash preliminary report nears. What does it imply? It basically implies that doubts are being cast on the mechanical integrity, and Boeing's fuel switch logic is now under global spotlight. What does the Wall Street Journal says? Their headline says that AI crash report confirms fuel was cut off before accident. The implication: no room for speculation. Fuel cutoff is now a fact, is what it says. Also raises red flags on the design and the SOPs. Meanwhile, the New York Times, they have headlined that Mayday call in 2 minutes to engine 2's shutdown. 7 key questions have been raised. The implication of that headline: the global press isn't pulling punches. New York Times has accused the report of raising more questions than answers. The BBC says why cockpit audio deepens the mystery of Air India crash. The implication that even the voice recorder unsettles foreign analysis. These analysts' doubt have been cast on crew coordination and aircraft logic. Meanwhile, the Sky News, it headlines saying that fuel to engines of Air India plane cut off moments after takeoff. The implication again, simple, chilling, factual, zeroing in on timing as well as intent.